Oh, ladies and gentlemen, come gather around, come gather around, come gather around. Today, we're going to put the window on the back of the 61 Chevy. I ain't never done this before, so it's going to be interesting. It's actually probably not going to be today, but we're going to do it anyways. Rubber seals come from Precision. I got them from Bill's Truck Shop in Ontario, Canada. And we're going to put the rubber seal in. And we're just going to let it sit for a couple days. This rubber seal has this groove inside it right here. So this, I can show you, this thin groove goes on the window frame of the truck. This fat groove is what the glass goes into, and then there's a piece of rubber that fits in between to stop it from coming apart. So we're going to start with the big fat rubber. We'll put the lock guy in once we get the glass in. But for now, we're going to put this in and then let it sit for a while. So here we go. This is one of those tasks that seems monumental, but once you get into it, it's like, did I miss something? Because this went really quite easy. Huh. The video on brotherstruck.com said that I would have to let them overhang and then cut them so they overlap about 1 inch. I'm guessing this is better. Let's go for that. So I don't know about you, but I certainly have a tendency to overthink things. This is one of those opportunities. So the rubber seemed to fit perfect. I'm just going to let it sit for a day or two, I think. All right, maybe not. I lost my patience. I'm anxious. I want to do it. On Amazon, I picked up a windshield installation kit. Comes with a pick, which I will probably use to skewer the windshield rubber. And then it's got the bead lock puller intonator, which I'll need for this one. And then it's got a bunch of these plastic spoons, which is what I need for this, to try and get the glass in here. So let's see how well I do with that. So this part went okay. A fair bit of the glass cleaner, and I have my suction cup handle thingy on the glass. This glass came from LMC Truck out of the States, where I think the glass is like $35 US and the shipping's like $90 US. And by the time you get it here, this $35 glass is $200 worth of product in your hot little hands. However, local glass shops were quoting me over $200 just to cut a piece of flat safety glass. So no thanks. And it would be a number of weeks or a month before they got it. And I said, you know what, forget this. You'll see me argue with this a bit. You try to put it in, it falls out, it falls in, you push too hard, you pull too hard, you're reseating it. Eventually it works. And then the lock strip, you want to kind of put in the other way. With a regular window seal, you want the gap at the bottom. The lock strip needs to go with the gap at the top. So I found the middle, set the middle at the bottom of the window, and I tried using the lock strip pull-ininator, and maybe I need to watch more videos, but I had a lot better success just shoving it in with little plastic spoons. So that's what I did. I had them overlap a ways, cut them overhanging about 1 inch or so, and then butted them together and shoved the bits of the lock back in, I guess. So there's a bit of tension on it so it stays locked. You can see me cutting it here with the safety razor blade and then just shoving it all the way around with the verb and the noun. And it was actually disappointingly easy. So that may not be the way to put it in, but it's in. Thanks for watching. Take care.